It's no secret that the internet and social media have become the most efficient way to reach people anywhere in the world. And if you are in the process of establishing your business, this is definitely one of the crucial elements in your success. So what is the best way to use the power of the internet and social media to advertise your business? The secret is to create digital marketing strategies that are focused on the customer, solving their problems and providing products and services to fulfill their needs. Welcome to Business Wave TV, where entrepreneurs and investors go to level up. And today we'll be showing you the best digital marketing strategies and how to advertise your business online. Okay, so before we head straight to the essentials, what exactly is digital marketing? Well, we all know how in the past companies were required to employ marketing channels, including direct mail, radio, newspapers, magazines, television, and more to reach their target demographic. However, given that in today's modern world, consumers are spending more and more time online and on social media, businesses must use their digital platforms to connect with these target markets. And this is exactly what digital marketing is. A strategy that involves the promotion of brands via the internet and other digital communication channels. And when we say online, it includes text and multimedia messages, as well as email, social media, and web-based advertising as a marketing channel. Now that we know what digital marketing is, let's discuss the 6 essentials of it that would help you with effective advertising. Number 1, targeting. When you plan to advertise your product or services, the first step is to define your target audience. It helps to determine who will need or want your product or service the most. This can be a broad or very specific group of people, but you need to learn everything about them. Is it a product or service made for males or females, or is it something that anyone can use? What is the age group of the people who may use this product? Are they married or single? What are they into? What is their occupation? Where do they spend their time online? Basically, ask questions that help you determine the age, gender, location, personality, and interests of people who might need your product. This strategy allows you to be more accurate about who can and cannot see your content and ads. Using audience targeting, you may contact consumers throughout the web based on their own behavior, interests, and buying histories. Facebook, for instance, has the deepest targeting system. You can pinpoint geographical areas, specific age groups, income, interests, occupations, behaviors, and the list goes on and on. First in demographic targeting, which is the practice of targeting people based on their age, gender, parental status, or income. Then comes affinity audiences, which include lifestyle and interest profiles based on the browsing activity of the user. Next is the in-market audience, which is likely to be looking for a specific product or service. Then there is remarketing to people who have already visited your website or watched one of your YouTube videos. When there is enough data, we have similar audiences, which involve creating a mirror audience based on your remarketing lists or client email list. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, click the thumbs up, give us a like, and subscribe so we can give you more content like this. Now on to number 2, branding. Once you have targeted your audiences, you cannot proceed further if you don't focus on branding. This is because branding is a major component in building trust among potential customers or clients. It helps you stand out from the rest and establish your unique feel in the marketplace. People will begin to understand your style and ways of doing things. You can establish your brand through a catchphrase or by using particular colors, a certain style of speech, fonts, or even using a certain mood. It just has to be something that someone sees and automatically knows that it's your brand. If you look around, you'll notice some of the famous brands using such techniques for branding. Branding relies on consistency, and an important concept here is visual consistency. Creating a unique look helps people see your brand in a crowded place. Something as simple as a logo in the corner of videos or the use of certain color borders on social media posts could take you a long way. Content visually displays in different ways on various platforms and devices. The size of a picture on one social media platform may not look the same way on the next one. The goal is to post content in the best format for the platform it is displayed on. Number 3, content. Here you need to understand that quality content is a great way to get the attention of potential prospects. The more they know, like, and trust you, the more it becomes easier for them to make the decision to do business with you. The simplest approach to get your content recognized is to make it stand out from the crowd and provide value to your audience. Start with a message and purpose in mind while developing an infographic, writing a blog post, or filming a video. Quality content is essential because it allows you to reach and engage your target audience in ways that traditional media cannot. Here are some important considerations for you to note while creating content. First, keep your message and objective in mind. Second, make certain that your content is of excellent quality and engaging. Third, reach out to your target audience and develop content for them. Also, share your content via social media sites and other internet methods. Then you'll also have to experiment with various content formats such as text, photos, audio, and video. Keep note of the comments you receive from your audience and utilize them to make your content better. And last, share your post with others to spread your message further. For content ideas, you can use high-quality pictures, videos, live videos, brand story, video, articles, list of services that include a detailed description of products or services. You can talk about your specialities, testimonials, reviews, social proof, team spotlight, helpful information, and then you can also build trust, which can be done through promotions, discounts, coupons, contests, exclusive offers. Lastly, create a poll, boosts engagement. Number 4, digital platforms. Every digital platform you use, which includes a website, funnel, social media page, or profile, has to quickly and clearly direct every visitor into a path that takes them where you want them to be. Typically, there are only a few seconds to do this when a user lands on your page. It is quite a natural response. If someone is confused, they leave. If it is not visually appealing or not interesting, they leave. If it looks sketchy, they leave. So first, all web pages need to have a clear call to action that is convenient for the user to understand. Social media profiles and business pages need to have a clear and attractive message as soon as someone hits the page. Websites must be optimized and built for conversion. The first stage of a sales funnel is traffic, getting people to your digital platforms. All web pages need a clear call to action that takes them to an attractive offer. Here, the sales funnel comes to use. It walks them through a series of steps that eventually wins them over as a customer and creates a long-lasting relationship with them. You need to show that there is a community behind your product. To do that, you can make use of the good reviews you receive. The testimonials and social media buzz, because this will definitely show that there are people out there that benefit from your product or service. Number 5, traffic. We know how important it is to increase the traffic on our digital platforms because the more people that visit your platforms, the more chances that your product or services will be sold. There are 2 types of traffic, organic traffic and paid traffic. Let's first discuss what organic traffic is. Well, the traffic is labeled organic when people find you naturally. This could be through word of mouth, a search engine such as Google, or a post that someone shares on social media. Then comes the paid traffic. There are various forms of paid traffic where you pay a certain amount of money for clicks or views. With search engines, you pay for your website to be placed at the top of the search engine results for a designated keyword. Most social media platforms allow you to choose demographics that narrow down the type of person that sees your advertisement. Influencer marketing is when your brand is referenced by someone with a big following for more exposure. For Facebook marketing, people often make use of the option of Facebook ads because they have the deepest targeting system available. You have the ability to narrow down your audience with demographics as well as a wide range of multiple interests and behaviors. And then there are people who tend to promote their products on Facebook groups because these groups are on the rise. And this is a great place to find individuals with specific interests and needs. Then there is also a way of promoting through live videos, which give businesses the opportunity to connect with their audience and boost engagement. YouTube marketing, on the other hand, is becoming one of the most powerful tools in marketing, and YouTube has over 2 billion users. YouTube ads can also be a major traffic source and relatively inexpensive if done right. Number 6, follow up. When everything is done right and you have gained leads and loyal customers, it's important to follow up. This can be done through email marketing very easily. All you need to do is build an email list that keeps leads in your pipeline and helps encourage existing customers to continue to do business with you. When your web pages are set up to collect contact info, you have the opportunity to maintain a connection with prospects or current customers and clients. Then you can set email automations that can be set to go out to your entire list as often as you would like. These emails should be built to educate, inform, build trust, nourish, connect, or re-establish a broken connection. You can also use the option of automated messages in Facebook, Messenger, or email sequence strategies. Email strategies vary depending on what product or service you intend to promote. The goal is to build a relationship with your audience, and that starts with giving. Each email sent should be geared towards helping them in some way, whether it is awareness, learning material, free downloads, discounts, and the list goes on and on. At the end of the day, If you can learn to use these 6 crucial digital marketing elements the right way, you can grow your business to heights you've never imagined were possible.